Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Terry.
And we're Escaping the Empty Nest. Hey there, welcome back. Wanted to share our experience from our excursion, not really excursion, just our plan for when we visited St. Thomas for the first time.
Mm-hmm. It was a beautiful, beautiful island. We've seen pictures of it, videos on YouTube, and it was really exciting. We didn't really plan an excursion or anything like that. We just decided we just wanted to kind of walk around and get to see what St. Thomas was all about.
Now, one thing interesting about St. Thomas, it's a U.S. territory like Puerto Rico. So our phone plans worked. We didn't have to worry about buying an international plan or anything for that particular island. You can catch up on text. You can catch up on calls or emails or whatever you need to do when you're ashore if you didn't get a Wi-Fi plan on the ship. So what do we do?
So one thing I want to say before we get to what we do is make sure if you're on the cruise that you take both your ID and your sign-in sale card off with you, because this is the one port that did ask us to see both to get back into the port area. So of course we grabbed those, and it was a little bit of a walk till we got to where like some of the shops and stuff were once we made it through the gate. But we decided that we were just going to take the Skyride up to the top of the mountain.
Yeah, Paradise Point. Yeah, there's a big tall mountaintop there, and there's a kind of a cable car thing that goes up it. One more thing I was going to say about St. Thomas and the ID she mentioned was, I think twice in our lives, once on the Alaska cruise and this one, that we've actually had to show our driver's license going back in, which is ironic because they're both, American states or territories, but never in like the Caribbean, never a foreign island, just in America. We have been the ones that made you show your ID. But yeah, you just never know, so it's always a good idea to keep it with you. So yeah, so Paradise Point, the Skyride is a good 5 minutes walk away from the port, which isn't very long. One thing that struck me in the walk was, whoa, they drive on the left side of the road here.
That was kind of freaky considering it's an American territory. But the funny thing is that they were still left-hand drive cars.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the opposite of what it was, I guess, a British territory a while back.
Yeah, it was a British territory at one time. Yeah.
But yeah, no, they drive on the left side of the road. That was very, very interesting.
So when you're walking, if you're walking on the left side of the street and you have to like step onto the road, there's an obstruction, you got to look behind you instead of front of you. So it's just, be safe when you're there. Be safe, be smart. So the Skyride was about $25 a person, which I thought was a little bit much for a cable car, but we're suckers for a good view. What can you say? So it cost us about $50 round trip. We went in the morning. The line wasn't too long. The line was very long in the afternoon.
Yeah, because more ships showed up at port.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, once the can't remember where the other ship was in port, but it was a bigger ship than us. So we were very glad we got there early, because when we got there, we got to the top, there were seats available. And
there's small tables up there that you could sit, and there was one right at the picturesque view.
Yeah.
So we just kind of camped out there all day. People watching was fun, snapping pictures and a little bit of video and stuff. You'll see in the video or the pictures that we post up here of it, that perfect view of the little cove or whatever where the cruise port is. It's just beautiful. I mean, it's a sight that I looked at Mark and said, I can't believe I'm seeing this with my own eyes. Yeah. It was just amazing.
That was really gorgeous with little islands and everything out there. It was very nice. So, by the way, it's not accessible. There are stairs, even though you've got the cable car there. There are definitely stairs you have to manage. So if you're in a wheelchair or just can't handle stairs, it's probably not a good idea. Now the restaurant does sell. You got our bottled water.
Yes,
Tell about that process.
I went down to the lower level. There's a restaurant there. You could get food items there. We just wanted a bottled water to drink because we were kind of thirsty. So I just went up to the bar. The bar sold me the bottled waters. I think it was $6 for 2 bottles, which is like very reasonable. I thought it was going to be a whole lot more. That was like including their service charge or whatever.
Right. Yeah, so
it was very reasonable.
We just sat up there for a couple hours and enjoyed the breeze and enjoyed the view and enjoyed people watching. And
walked around there are some shops up there that you can walk into. There are vendors that have goodies that they're trying to sell you for souvenirs and things as well.
So we people watched for a couple hours and we decided it was time to go back to the ship and get some lunch. So it's a great way. No no hesitations, no reservations about recommending to people that just need something simple.
Yeah.
Just watch the traffic, watch which part of the road you step onto, and you got to know it's not accessible if you're in a wheelchair. So that's what we have to say about SkyPoint. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and bye for now.